So if we reached this 7 principles of natural law and truly start to understand them and truly start to follow them, right? Again, if you want it or not, if you deny them, you will go in the other loop. You feed yourself with negativity. You don't care about anything. You just believe what you want to believe. You say that's bullshit. I don't fucking care. I don't even want to know. I want to watch my Netflix thing. Yeah, principle of vibration. Who gives a shit? You will go in a different negative loop. But if you really start to believe in yourself, thinking in terms of correspondence, vibration, polarity, rhythm, right? Cause and effect, principle of gender, combining both of your brain sides, combining logic with creativity. If you do all those things and are aware of them, something magically will start to happen. Before that, though, as we can see, there is an additional law that combines all the other principles and is the core of all of them. Again, mentalism, correspondence, vibration, polarity, rhythm, cause and effect are technically all isolated natural principle of laws. They all can obviously work on their own. But if you all combine them and put them all together, you can see, okay, you can mix them up in here and here, maybe even 3 here, maybe even 3 here, right? Or even 2 only, or 3 in here, right? What's start to happen? At one point, everything has its core. Everything has obviously a center. The center, the core, or the seed of life. What does that even mean? What are the characteristics of a seed? It grows. It creates something. The law of or principle that has to be present in order for any change to manifest itself. The principle that governs creation. The causal factor that goes into affect and generates the result that you say you really want. The core of everything is care. Care. Everything starts with care. Care means what are you giving attention to? What are you focusing upon? What are you focusing upon will ultimately getting generated, getting created and growing. Okay? That does not mean ignoring the negativity though. That just means you would feed the ignorance. Care is what you actually focus upon, what you actually care about, and what you're spending your time on, what you pay attention to. That's all you were caring about. Again, it's much deeper than you think. Most people just don't care of what is really happening in the world or even their life. Therefore, it is an impossibility for them to change the direction of their life. That is how the real law of attraction works. Okay? Only if you truly start to believe and truly start to care, only if you care enough, something magical will happen. Because again, the principle of care, what we care about on a day-to-day basis, acts as the driving force of your thoughts and action. Therefore, care can be seen as the ultimate generator of quality and experience. The principle is often referred to as the generative principle. The word generative is delivered, or the word, from the Latin verb genere. Genere means to create. Care means create. Okay, what does that mean? The main 3 things you have to develop. Everything has to start with your heart. What are you literally caring about? If you don't care about trading, you will not start really putting in the work. Again, you will never really start to believe and dig into the real knowledge. Your mind comes from the heart. What you care about is what will feed your mind. Okay? And your mind will feed your guts. What does that mean? It has to get in that order. Okay? Your guts cannot be first. Your mind cannot be first. First, your heart, what you really care about, has to develop, and then your mind is getting full of that information. That mind drives your guts. What does it mean in other words? You have to care first to accept the right knowledge. If your heart doesn't care, you will not accept knowledge because you simply say, I don't care. If you go to kindergarten right now and tell a kid how trading works, it simply doesn't have the heart to become a trader. It simply doesn't care. Therefore, it's impossible for it to develop the mind, and it will not put in the actions to become a trader. That means the heart is what you care about. What you care about is the mind. The mind builds the knowledge, and only the knowledge can bring you into the right actions, and the actions will always lead, determine your behavior. What are you do on a day-to-day basis? The thing that is ultimately generating reality is behavior. Action is what generates the reality. Actions are created through what you care about. Your cares and desires drive your action. So the core of everything is care. You have to care enough to really start to receive the right information, to be open-minded, to be open to the facts, to put in the work. And that is the driving force, the generative force that leads you into, first of all, a positive loop of life, and into the ultimate positive loop of, we will dig into what that is.